how we actually made over $1 million in profits in the last 15 months. I'm going to share today a very simple strategy that was able to produce these results. But before this, I will also tell you something more. Yesterday, I woke up with my wife, and I'm totally honest with you guys. I told her I want to help 100 traders. And that's the reason why I'm going to give for the holidays one free month, an entire free month in the room where you can see me trade live using the bots and the algorithm that we built. I see that a lot of traders are actually good, but they lose still money. And they lose money because of the emotions. Often they cut the trades too soon. They don't respect maybe one time the stop loss. Maybe they have 10 green days and one day they simply swipe everything. And that is because you don't have a systematic process. So we got 26 years of trading and we put it into a trading algorithm. Actually, it's more than one. The algorithm is like the idea. The bot is like the robot that executes this idea. And we created this entire full trading system that I screen share every single day in stocks, in options, in futures, and in small caps. So stay really tuned because I'm going to give you the description in order to enter this 100 traders for the full month. Now, when I tell you that you're able to make 1 million, it's true, but it takes time. Not every single person that will join the room will make 1 million. And I will show you one thing. So this is one of the best traders that I had the opportunity to mentor in the last years. This trader over here generated more than 1 million and I coached him day by day after day in mentoring and he was able with these returns. But as 2 years and a half we have been trading together, I've been helping him. In the first 1 year, 1 year and a half, he was not able to produce these great results. He was maybe doing 1K a week and then maybe losing 1K a week. And then in the last 14, 15 months, he actually started like really understanding the strategy, use the trading, I would say, setups that we trade, and he simply eliminated everything else. And that's the strategy that I'm going to share with you. This is another of our traders. This is Jay. Jay came over here a week. Jay generated over 700K in profits. 5 years he's trading. For about 3 years, he was like, always want to like to give up, but actually didn't. He got in the best shape of his life. He made 100K last week. And as I said, in the last, I think 6, 7 months, more than 700K. And he changed his life. He's from New Jersey. And this is Mike. Well, what he says over here talks really for his passion because he was stuck for a long time not being profitable. And then we started like to work together. You can see over here for a long time, he actually didn't make money. And then he started like to simply change his way of trading, simply using our trading bots. So just now follow me and I will show you what I mean. The first thing that you want is to isolate the actual pre-market trading range. We're looking at AMD a couple of days ago. And this red line is the pre-market high. And this green line over here is the pre-market low. So we have this range of the pre-market. Okay. And that's actually very important because right away you simply have a strong key area, okay, which is this 240 pre-market high, and then this low 235 and 65, which is the pre-market low. But also then put the previous day high, okay? So we're gonna put over here this pre-market high, and then over here the after hours, the close of the day, because this is gonna be, in this case, the previous trading range. So the system automatically gives you the black line, which is the previous day high, the black line, which is the previous day low, the red line, which is the pre-market high, and the green line over here, which is the pre-market low. Once we are outside of this range, that's where really we want to trade. So what I was doing over here with Kenny, Danny, JG, Mike, and I would say these are some of the best traders that came out in the last years in the room. They simply waited the price to be out of this range. And we want to trade between 9:35 and 10:30. Generally, the first 5 minutes we won't be trading because there's going to be a lot of like wicks, fake breakouts, fake breakdowns, and the reversals. So the first thing that I look over here is what the system is telling me. And you can see that the system over here is all red. Bearish on the one, bearish on the 3, bearish on the 5, bearish on the 15, bearish on the 60. So if all these 5, I don't really care too much of the daily, but all these 5 over here are red, then the system will auto look for short plays. Then it will simply give me over here at the open, so forecast, it will tell me which setup to trade. And we have a list of different setups over here that I was just saying yesterday. The setup that we had trading the last 26 years. I will say not all these setups I was trading 26 years ago, but when I started trading the Italian market and the futures market, a lot of these plays like on the over under, FFT, and reverse FFT, I was already trading the starting of 2000 because the market gave that simply breakouts and continuations, which is an under over, breakdown and continuation, which is an over under. FFT is a fake breakout, so liquidity trap and fail. Reverse FFT is a fake breakdown and right away after the wash, a big push to the upside. So the system is actually screening the entire list of the stock that we have in the scanner, looking for these setups over here. And then we have 3 bots. One bot tracks the institutional traps. One bot tracks the big selling pressure and big buying pressure of the institutional smart money. So I actually know what they're actually doing and I'm entering with them. The last one is simply a setup that gives you the breakout continuation, or I would say breakout reversal, so the fake breakout. In this case, we see over here that we have 2 bots over here. Okay, so we have 2 bots at the gate. This first bar, the confirmation of this bar will be my entry. Where's the exit? This is it. So in this case, what I was doing, for example, with the guys, we are entering part of the stock. So we are shorting over here 235. Our risk, we put it always at the starting over here of our trading open. And then we're looking for the exit, again, based on also over here with the bot, for the entire position. In this case, the stock over here went down like 10 points, but often we trade options. So an option could go, depending on the day, on the time decay, an option can go from 50 even to 300-400% in one single session. This, guys, was a 30-minute drop. So an incredible performance. Imagine putting over here 5K in options, okay, and it gives you 300%, so you're making like 15K. So here we have another example on Tesla. So we're going to put Tesla example over here. And again, the first thing that I do every single morning is looking for the previous trading range, which is this, and then the pre-market range that we'll have it in this case over here. Okay, so once we get out of this level, that will be the confirmation. So you can see the system over here, how it works, even, the previous day. It gave over here, you see the big circle? That big circle over here, in this case, what is a short with an institutional, so huge selling pressure. So when we are at this bar, you can see that we have actually some buyers, okay? So this tells you don't buy over here. But all the system is giving you short, 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 short. So everything trending down. And then once we have over here the open, we start seeing the bot. Bot gives the entry, the first exit, re-enter the position or add to the position, second exit, again, add to the position, add more to the position, and so on. So what is the stop loss? Again, we'll be using the stop loss, this orange line, the open level. We'll be entering over here on this bar over here. And that is the play. It's so simple and it's so repetitive. This happens every single day. Let's look at futures. So again, what we're going to be doing, we're going to take the pre-market low, so this green line. We're going to take over here the black line, which is the previous day high. And we're going to take over here the red line, which is the pre-market high. So all this area over here will be the area that we want to trade outside of it. So again, the system is telling me bullish, bullish, bullish. This is going to tell me at the gate. Same over here, forecast. But then what I want to see is actually this over here. In this case, we have one system. You can see this giving on the over. Remember what I said, breakout and continuation. And then we see the big institutional buying pressure over here, this green dot. So the starting of this second bar is the entry. You can see over here also that we have some bots, so some small institutional selling, but then they're buying back again. That's the first exit. Then over here we have an add, second entry, exit again. And then over here we can add more, and take for the upside. So what is based the system on? First of all, tracks the traps, that manipulation that big hands do. So you will see breakouts and fake breakouts for reversal plays, as I'll show you soon. It simply gives you the entry, the stop loss, and the exit. And now we're also connecting this personally for the some of the traders that I'm mentoring to the API, so directly to certain brokers that executes entries, exits, stop loss automatically. So this is exactly what I meant over here. The stock is giving a breakout, but you have always to see where are the bots. The bots over here are saying big selling pressure instead from institutional. And then also you have a second confirmation over here, second bot. So entry is the second over here play, all the way down, first exit, re-enter, and then we have an exit. So in this case, what we have over here is a fake breakout of the play, and then right away, a fair all the way down. So these plays, as I said, traders, they happen not only in stocks, but also in futures. We trade these in options, in small caps, and more. So the results are remarkable. And this is because we use a trading system, so bots and algorithms. This means like clarity, simplicity. I don't like anymore seeing traders like, slave of the emotions. Because yes, you can have a lot of talent, but if you don't have that always perfect risk management, emotional, I would say, control, you're not going to be a profitable and successful trader long term. Maybe you're going to work, function good for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. But I've seen that traders that I mentor for 3, 5, 6, 7 years, they need always something more. As institutional improve, they have edge against us. So they use ACF, velocity trading tools, and also they have manipulation, they have algorithms. So we have again to use something against them. So we also have to grow to increase an edge. Don't remain the usual same trader stuck in technical analysis, like breakouts, ABCD patterns, all this stuff that actually doesn't really work because the market actually knows what you're going to trade. So this is, for example, what we did with Kenny, what we did with JG, what we did with Dan and others. So I liked again to, I would say, invite you in the next weeks to join the challenge for the first 100 traders that will receive 1 free month in the room, where you can actually see everything like this live in a day. So also read the description. Thank you again, and good luck for your trading.